Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're back in the Ered Mithrin, and the next step in our journey through this area is scouting the Glimmerdeep, which is what we are going to do right now. Oh, my bad. You go immediately to the right after leaving Scarhold. Was so eager to start playing that I didn't even pay attention to the map. Anyway, let's see, how far are we? We are not that far. And the Glimmerdeep, from what I remember after we finished the Glimmerdeep, we're gonna open some other ventures, let's say, some other quest lines that will also take us to other parts of this map. As I've been telling you many times before, ever since we came here, basically. Up ahead, orc voices can be heard. Eavesdrop on the Gundabad guard. But where's the Gundabad guard? Okay. Is this enough to eavesdrop? We made the deal, so why did the boss need us down here? I heard some dwarves have come seeking treasure. Har har. That's interesting. Interesting to know. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh my god, we also have an orc slayer in the Ered Mithrin. How many? 80. This might take a while. Orcs! This is traveling. Stay put while I think on the course of action. Yes, it must be so. Beriathan, the survey expedition cannot continue. The risk is too great. I am sending the surveyors back. But you and I, well, a few may do what many may not. These orcs spoke of a deal made, you said. I wonder, what could it be? Stay close. If we become separated, use this whistle. To the orcs it will sound like the call of a bird.
Greetings.
Come, we climb the path. That is the way to Glimmerdeep, after all. Keep two eyes open for orcs. How many orcs? 10 orcs. Let us go. Now that we're getting closer to the orcs, I wonder, is the weapon aura of Orc's Bane working as intended? We need to get close to check if the glow is working. Gundabad sentry. Yeah, it's working. You can see it in here. Oh my god. Such a cool effect. I'm so glad they brought this back. Because once again, this was initially available with the legendary titles that you got in Moria, Lorien Mirkwood, Enedwaith. But I think after Enedwaith, they stopped producing more of those titles with orc damage. For a long while at least. And by the time they reintroduced another title with orc damage, they had already discontinued that effect and were using the weapon auras instead. And now, well, legendary titles are a thing of the past. So, truly, this is what we have. So I'm really glad it's working. Such a nice little detail, but it goes a long way on the immersion department. I remember reading about Bilbo in The Hobbit with Sting and Glandring and Orcrist. And then, well, when those weapons reappeared in Lord of the Rings. And I also remember the first time I watched the movies and I saw that blue glowing effect that Peter Jackson and company added, just like I always imagined it. So it's something truly special being able to apply this effect to my weapon as well. Once again, I don't have a good reason why Beriathan would be wielding a weapon such as this, because this glow is a characteristic of elven weapons of the first age from Beleriand. So how did a sword like this ended up in Gondor? Well, it's not far-fetched actually to think that maybe one of Beriathan's ancestors from Númenor received the sword as a gift from an elven friend in the first age. But I mean, it's just an idea. I will need to flesh out that story a lot more. So for the time being, I'm just gonna enjoy my glowing sword. Ah, frozen page. I knew something like this should be here.
All reaches and with gem and ore, resplendent runes lit on the O kingly crown offering here on the forge fires flaming ever on.
Well, we've been making a lot of progress on these frozen pages, so hopefully we'll be able to complete this one without too much trouble. And here we are. A large orc-like creature spots you. Kill the intruders! Not if I can stop you first. Come over here. Defeated Gris block. Okay, so now we gotta do one more quest. Here, let us see. The time has come, Beriathan. We must enter the mine and see what lurks within. Come, Kizinek, we go! Yeah, of course we're going, but we're also grabbing all these artifact chests outside before we go in. Who's attacking me? Of course it had to be the troll. New day, discovery Glimmerdeep, so we completed the discovery for the entrance of the Glimmerdeep, for the instance, of course. And so we only get a couple marks and nothing else. But now we can access the Glimmerdeep finally. You have recovered a stolen gem from one of the Orcish miners in Glimmerdeep mine. Are there more such gems to be claimed? Most likely, yes. Right. So gathering here the resources. Well, this is the entrance to the instance, of course, but does that mean that we're gonna get into the instance right now? It could very well be. Claw mark writing, this is such a cool one. You found writing scratched into the stone left by the claws of a large creature. Perhaps you can find more in Stormwall and Glimmerdeep to complete the story.
What disturbs my slumber now? Rumbling. Am I trapped again? What is this? The heads of 5 dragon whelps left before my cave. Dwarves artifacts has sunk into them. Now at last, they have truly wakened Smoke's wrath.
This is one of my favorite lost lores. Just for the fact that it's Smaug telling it only. And you can see here something that we also learned while we were investigating in Mirkwood when Galadriel destroyed the fortress, when Galadriel destroyed Dol Guldur. And that is, this is a plan from Karasgard. That's what Karasgard did to draw Smaug's wrath into attacking Erebor. So it seems we're gonna get the full story of this. So now this is not the instance per se. This is the actual Glimmerdeep in the in-game map. And in here we'll find the claw mark writings that we need for that lost lore.
What do you need?
The Glid Grove, or Glimmerdeep, is like no mine I have ever seen. There is some exploring to be done if we are to drive out these orcs. Consider it done. We have another one.
The war is lost. Vengorothrim broken. The glorious hosts fled. Sister Etterfang and I are the last of our proud line. But it is not over. Oh no, for we will bring such terrible vengeance upon them all.
Oh, that's so great. And here Smaug is mentioning Etterfang, which is one of the other dragons we're investigating in this area. So it's all coming together. Orckind have taken over the Glimmerdeep and worked to mine its wealth. The scaffolding they have built allows the miners to scale to unreachable sections of the mine and must be destroyed. If enough scaffolding is weakened, it may eventually collapse under its own weight. That sounds like a lot of fun. This is a good place for serving. See, Orcish scaffolding has been erected all over the mine. Yes, that was already established. So that's what we're doing as well. So there is a path down below in here, but we can also come right above here. There's another claw mark writing, of course, so we need to grab that one. By the looks of it, it seems we'll find part of these marks here in the Glimmerdeep and some of the others in Stormwall. So we'll see how many we can find here.
Awakened, disturbed by little pests scraping in the walls of my mountain. I can smell them, but I do not know the smell. It is not man, nor elves, nor orcs.
It's all coming together quite nicely indeed. Defeat more foes in the Glimmerdeep. Survey another part of the Glimmerdeep. Like which one? Bring the gems to Agatur. But we need to keep surveying the Glimmerdeep, and this is not it. This place can be quite confusing, too. Man, I know I have said that a lot regarding the Grey Mountains in general. Well, Scarhalt most, to be more precise, but I can't help it. I find this place so confusing. An artifact chest, okay. We also gotta make sure that we can explore this entire area. I don't want to leave any claw marking behind. Alright. We can start weakening the scaffolding too. There's another one here. I'll remove this quest for the gems. Let's grab the chest. Orcish scaffolding. Let's go up these ramps. Awesome. Roll here, well, of course you're gonna do that. Trolls don't know how to do anything else. So yeah, leave me alone. There's another one here. And it seems these are all the scaffolds in this platform. So we're gonna grab... Gonna try and see... There's technically a way down from here, but no. We're not doing that. If we die in here, coming back would be a big pain. So no. We're gonna go down the intended way. Oh! Ah, Clawmark Riding, I see you up there. You can't fool me. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. Ah, jeez. Trying to attack you. As long as I don't get a ton of damage after the game decides to start working, that will be fine. You like taking your sweet time. Take him down. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, this is more like it. Work as you should. Alright. Here we have another one.
The Orcs whisper of a great dragon in the Misty Mountains. Perhaps it is Etterfang. I am loath to leave my horde unguarded, but I must find her. It is good to stretch my wings and soar.
So it seems Smaug in there was talking about Thorok. You might remember Thorok from the Volume 1 Epic, Book 5. You can also fight Thorok during the Helagrod raid. This must be the location. Oh, perfect. We also need to examine this for the Tale of Borin. This is where the battle must have been. Though old, this rock was clearly knocked violently to this spot. Perfect. You write down your observations. Great. I had forgotten we also need to look for those. This is not a good place to read the moon runes. Ah. So this is also the location to read the moon runes. Great. So what does it say? The Stave of Veluk-zámok lies here within Glidgrop in the clutches of Etterfang. To seek the staff is to seek Thapargadal. Beware. Great, we're also gonna solve this mystery here. It seems no dragon or its horde remain here.
Greetings.
You tell Hórin how you follow the clues and learn the location of the Stave of Veluk-zámok. His eyes widen. In Glimmerdeep, of all places, among the treasure of a dragon. Yet dragon and treasure are not to be found? And why not? Centuries upon centuries have passed, and yet dragons live longer than centuries. Perhaps not all hope is lost. Let me claim my reward first. And then we'll talk. Ah, that was it? I am under the impression that I'm missing something here. Well, as I was saying, yeah, it seems Smaug on the last mark on the wall was talking about Thorok. You can also confront Thorok in the Hilligard raid, something that, as of the time of recording this, I have not yet done with Beriathan. I've done that with other characters, I know how that story ends, but I would still very much wish to be able to do that with Beriathan at some point. But now I'm thinking about that staff of Veluk-zámok. I mean, there's got to be something more, right? You cannot promise me some treasure and then tell me I cannot find it. No. Awesome. Eight out of 10. I mean, this place is huge. What's there? Glowing? Ah, large scratch. Okay. This must have been made by a dragon. Oh, let me finish writing my notes. Ah. Yeah. Trying to work here, you know? You write down your observations. There's also another scaffolding here. Right. Okay. Where do we go next? Because it seems this is not the way. We're coming back where we came from. Yeah, I think I've already... Yeah, I've already been here. Yes, we need to keep pressing north, moving north. But what's the path? Maybe this one? Or maybe Hórin will have the continuation to that staff quest line back in Scarhold, hopefully. The bridge to another section of the Glimmerdeep is out and something looms across the divide. Oh yeah, you can see it there. We cannot... Well, of course we cannot cross, so we need to find another way. Oh, what a cool piece of teasing, of foreshadowing. I didn't remember that one existed. But yes, this all is setting up the instance, the 3-man instance in the Glimmerdeep that we are about to... Well, we've already unlocked it, but at some point we'll be asked to complete that instance. We're getting close to that point. Yeah, there you go. Heavy ironfold chest. Let's see, what do we have here? Lever. Interesting. What does that one do? I don't know. Let me grab this one here. You have weakened much of the Orcish scaffolding in the Glimmerdeep and successfully helped to hinder the mining operation. Grab the chest. What does this do? Nothing right now, it seems. Maybe we need to have the appropriate quest. Just in case, we're gonna leave that one activated. How many claw markings we have? We have found about 4 or 5 of them. I would expect there would be at least one more, but I'm not sure where exactly. And the thing is that these claw markings will not appear on the 3-man version of this. So we gotta make sure to clean this place before we leave. And we also need to find the corpse of the spider for the other quest. Oh, Jesus. Leave me alone. So where to now? I get the impression that, yeah, we are just repeating all our steps again. Yes, I'm not sure where am I supposed to go now. Maybe try to grab this chest. Ah, of course. We've already been near the spider corpse, but for some reason we didn't trigger it. Strange, but okay. Oh, I didn't see it, maybe, but here we are. The ancient spider remains were charred by the flames. You write down your observations. We need to bring those to Rooney. Some other point. Seems we need to reach the central platform? Where all those trolls were, maybe? I don't know where else to look. So we're gonna try this one again. Ah, completed Ered Mithrin Orcs layer. That's great. So what do we have here? Orcs layer, 5 LOTRO points, some marks and some reputation. Now, the deed. Orcs layer advance, we need to defeat, of course, 160 of them, but it seems this one is not as hard. God's sake. This is a good place for serving, yeah. Expected as much. Large gem formations glimmer high above. We could have done this survey any other place in this mine. You can see them from everywhere.
What do you need?
Ah, Beriathan, I fear there are indeed too many foes here for us to fend off alone.
Well met.
We are thwarted, Beriathan, but not for lack of trying. You have stood at my side like true Narad, and for this I thank you sincerely. Now let us return to Skarhult, regroup, and try again. And this is the one that will indeed send us to the instance of the Glimmerdeep. But let me first double check really quick about the claw markings in here. Alright. So, this is unexpected. Didn't remember this one, but I was wrong. There are indeed some writings that you can find inside the Glimmerdeep instance that we're about to do, but also, well, some other instances that we'll get to eventually, a Stormwall, but also got the resource instance. So, well, we'll unlock the resource instance eventually, but I was not planning on doing it. And it seems now I will have to.
There is much to be done. Rest can come later.
Marks for modes, maybe
We seek Dom Dobru.
at some point, maybe. Rooney.
Long live Thorin Stonehelm, King under the mountain!
You returned. You have taken notes? Good, good. Let me see. Yes. Well then, we might well conclude that the dragon Etterfang fled into the caves and tunnels of boar-winged spiders deep within the mountain. And what does that mean?
Greetings, friend.
Beriathan, I have been speaking to Hórin about the Stave of Veluk-zámok. We are both in agreement that the tales of this artifact and of Borin's battle with Etterfang are closely intertwined. We feel certain that to find the staff, we must find the beast. And yet, we cannot simply follow the path she took deep into the mountain. This is the follow-up. Thank you.
Glorious day!
No, Beriathan, I am at a loss. Nothing we have before us points the way. Aha! Yet there is a source of knowledge that is not before us, for I took with me many scrolls on the old keeps, mountains, and yes, dragons from our lore. Will you go into my belongings and search for any scroll bearing the word Etterfang upon it? You do not find the moon letter. You spot a scroll with the word Etterfang on it. What have you found? Let me see. Yes, Etterfang Falmo, a fierce worm of smaller proportion, last seen in the Glimmerdeep. Ah, now here we have something. She was a beast of both venom and flame, and sister of Smaug. Known to burrow deep within the stone, feasting on what may be found there, including spiders. Some hold it is from this she gains her venom. A smaller dragon given to crawling through deep stone? This strikes me as the beginning of an answer, Beriathan. Yes, let me ponder for a moment.
I love the bringing of dwarf hammers.
You should speak with Agatur. He has studied many dwarf maps in which our surveyors have drawn the faults and crevices under many mountains. Alright.
You there.
I keep an eye on you, Warden. You have worked hard, but the promise of some of our wealth is yet beyond reaching. Do you sneak away to seek out fortunes elsewhere, I wonder? Or do you remain at my side? Stay or go, my troubles are the same. Something must be done about the strange and wild orcs. Agility? Yeah, this one.
We are not strangers here.
Do you recall the chasm we found in the mine, Beriathan? The bridge was out and we could not cross, yet on that far side, I thought I saw... No, I could not tell. Some great form, far greater than an orc, but up upon two legs, arms at its sides. Did you see it too? I know not what it was, and I fear to know the truth, but within my heart know that is what we must face if we are to claim those mines. We need to complete the instance, we will go in just a moment, but let me check a couple of the things we've gotten. Tracery, Javelin skills critical chance, not a big fan of that one, although it seems it's the meta for Wardens right now. What do we have here? If we equip this cloak, we are gonna lose a lot of physical mastery and morale in exchange for some finesse. Oh yeah, no, it's not worth it. So this cloak over here, we're gonna destroy. What about these pants? Agility good, vitality good, fate good, physical mastery, we're losing critical rating. I'm willing to bite a bullet here. We're gonna ash these 4 modes. Ready to go. We return to Glimmerdeep. Now it is the time to fight. Is your weapon ready, Beriathan? Always ready. We're gonna finally be able to launch the Glimmerdeep. Solo size. Level 118, let's go.
An Orcish faction now occupies much of Glimmerdeep, pillaging its wealth for who knows what master, and standing in the path of the Zhélruka settlement of their ancient lands.
Perfect, so we have the quest for the solo version, and we have also the deeds of the Glimmerdeep that we will not complete today, for the 3 tiers, the Goblin and Orc Slayer inside this place. Okay. Oh, the old minecart ahead could be useful. Oh my god, I remember this cart now, and I have... Okay, so with the levers, if I remember correctly, you drag the cart to some of, well, these tracks. You decide which tracks will it follow, I think. So the question now is, where do we need to take this cart? Goblin Slayer and Orc Control Slayer. Oh my god, 250. Of course, back when this was the end game and the instances, of course the devs expected us to spend a lot of time in here fighting, but now that it's only a passing location, that's a pain. So yeah, the levers control the direction the minecart will travel. So we also need to keep moving this minecart along the way. But I don't remember how will that help us exactly. We'll need to wait and see. Alright, so now we activate this one. We keep coming up. Okay. The cart is there. We can explore some of these platforms before we continue. Although it seems there's nothing here that will be helpful. But okay, well, I at least know what part of the Glimmerdeep are we in. But yeah, nothing's in here so far. So we're gonna keep moving in here. Yeah, go! Go, my friend, go! Oh. And here comes the cart. Oh, for Christ's sake. Would you please? Yeah. The miners up ahead are not pleased by your presence. The only way forward is this recently repaired rickety bridge. So, how do we make this? Oh, we need to make it go forward, not to the left. Find out a loss in here. Okay, that worked. Makes sense. The chasm has been safely traversed. Okay, here we are at another crossroad. So, oh, this lever is broken. The lever is missing a part. Yeah. But if this one is missing a part, well, this one is also missing a part. Now, where was that minecart again? Right behind, but where do we go now? Okay, here we have another mark writing.
There is no sign of Sister Etterfang. Men here worship a dragon they name Dreigach. How amusing. Perhaps I will find my own clan of followers, though I so prefer to toy with them and then eat them.
Okay, so this one is interesting too. Smaug talking about Dreigach. So once again, all coming together. Now, okay, we need to bring the card in here, I think. Oh, another claw mark writing. Sure.
Dwarves. How busily the noisy little insects carve up my beak, stealing my rightful wealth. They will see how Smaug the Golden welcomes intruders.
Okay, so actually need to go back to the mine card. But if this lever is broken, then we can only use this one. But this lever is also broken, so... Hórin can be hurt on top of the scaffolding ahead. You scared the bejesus out of me. Bruglok, the first boss.
I was paid well to keep it that way. This will be quick.
Oh, I agree. This will be quick. Oh, jeez. What kind of attack is that? What kind of attack is that? Yeah, this will be quick. Yeah, the Hobgoblin dropped parts from some of the rail levers. Christ. What do we have inside this chest? Coin of Gradik and enhancement rune. I mean, I'm still taking them, but... But I don't know what can I do with the runes, as I'm not using the allies that way still. Kill intruder. Oh, for Christ's sake. Alright, now we can keep moving the card. Okay. So it seems what? We'll need to bring the card up top. The leader from Gundabad is nowhere to be found. There must be a way to attract some attention. Ah, okay. I think I remember what's the way. So, we need to make the card hit one of these dead ends. One of these ones. Or this one. We need to make this card hit something. That's all I know. Maybe we need to hit them in order? I don't know. The minecart activated the gears and the whole structure started to shake. So that's the first one. Uh-huh. No, what are you doing? So it's this one then. To send it to the left. Yep. The scaffolding shakes more violently. And our sword is lighting up. So this means trouble. We're on the right track. We're gonna make this go to the left. Yes. And then this one to hit the well, not the last one. What? No, come back here. Where are you going? This one then? Yes. Over the noise of gears and creaking platforms, a bellowing comes from the old spider caverns. Now what's the meaning of this? Look, Nûl, we got company. I see them, Gast. We are Gast, Nûl, and... Okay. Here's a boss, at least. Oh, Jesus! No! Defeated Gast and Nûl. Well, we were able to defeat it before dropping. God. Seriously, who thought giving both bosses those haunting attacks was a good idea? Thank God for our dots and our blitz that were able to dispatch that guy before we dropped. Otherwise, I think the fight would have reset. Shield piercer duration and evade chance. Well, we can take that one for script. Ah, it went straight into the carryall. So I'll need to do that later. But we have completed the instance. So now we can leave and talk to Hórin. Yeah, Garlic, let's see what comes next. This was shorter than I thought it would be, I gotta say that. 2 heads!
We are Zhélruka.
All tales are told of such trolls who lurk in the shadows of the northern mountains. Never have I dreamt to see one, but then never had I dreamt the Zhélruka would come back here. And yet it is clear we alone do not seek to claim this place. These orcs, these hobgoblins, these 2-headed trolls sought the mine for wealth and not shelter. Treasure for some master or cause we know not of. It is troubling, Beriathan. We must guard ourselves well. We must watch our backs. Gonna grab this one. Alright. Assisting the Skillkeep and Stormwall. We're getting there. But, Grizzlefail, Lost Lore, more Lost Lore, spanning the Ered Mithrin. Oh! Oh, I should have panned the Ered Mithrin. Christ. We also need to bring the gems to Agatur. Oh, why did I forget about... Oh, okay. I don't want to go back there. Well, it's not far, but it's still cumbersome. Let us find Agatur real quick, and it seems Agatur will eventually also send us to Stormwall. And there we can also resume the epic, the Black Book, that we've had on pause for quite a long time.
All is well, and yet not all.
Isid's gems, while tarnished, could be quite valuable in the hands of a skilled gem cutter. I will give the Zhélruka only one gem and tell them there is more where this came from in the Glimmerdeep.
By my grandsire's beard.
I am always happy speaking on the old Undermountain maps, Beriathan. Only the most skilled of dwarf surveyors can make them. It takes great care and precision. If you can believe it, many such maps were made and kept from the distant days when Durin's folk called these cold grey mountains our home. Indeed, I brought some with me, knowing they might be of use. You wish to know spider paths that touch upon the Glimmerdeep? Let me see. Yes, there were many spider tunnels beneath those peaks. However, the only ones to touch on Glimmerdeep cut straight across the mountain into Stormwall. You may be in luck. Yet do not judge your luck, perhaps, until you have found your way there and inside. Mountains shift and rocks fall after centuries. You will want to take some climbing gear with you when you go. Climbing gear. Oh well, it's right in here. How fortunate. We don't need to go too far for it. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna take some of that rope and thank you. Here we have a backpack. And what do we have over here? Some pickaxes. We're ready. So what comes next, Agatur?
Stay a moment. Hear my word.
You are well prepared now, but I have grim news. Word has spread through the Zhélruka of the staff that you seek. Except the words have been twisted and now many believe the entrance to Tafargathol lies within the Stormwall. Blast this Zhélruka! 5 of their kin left Skarhal just moments ago.
Stay a moment. Hear my word.
You must go after those 5 Zhélruka, Beriathan. They are fools, or what is their word for it? Drags. But the fate they hurry towards, unprepared as they are, is too harsh a punishment for folly. There we have it. We are finally ready to go to Stormwall. And that's what we will be doing on the next episode, although we still need to return to that river first for panning. But anyway, all that will come on the next one. For the time being, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.